Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video is for the collective. And what is the collective? The collective is where you work through a collection. It could be by manufacturer, it could be by a designer, or it could be by a kit. And I chose to put my kit together of products from Maggie Holmes, crepe paper, and some embellishments from One Canoe 2. Also joining us is Shannon, Kathy, and sometimes Daisy. All right, here are the products that I pre-selected out of my kit that I'm working through all year, and we post on the third Wednesday of the month. I'm going to move my embellishments over to the left that I pre-selected from my kit. I'm going to show you the pattern papers that I chose to work with to document this photograph. I thought I would use this paper right in front of you as my base paper, but I changed my mind. These are the chipboard pieces that I also pre-selected. And I just love the green tone and those flowers with the black outline. So at this point is where I changed my mind, and I'm going to use that as my foundation base paper. I cut off the branding strip, and that paper, the flower paper, is from Maggie Holmes' Sunny Days collection. And then this one, the striped one, is from a Valentine collection from Maggie Holmes. And I'm going to cut out a triangle piece, and I'm going to secure that to the left side of this foundation paper. Now, while I'm just a little bit ahead of myself, let me remind you that I will have Shannon and Kathy's links to their channel listed below so that you can go see what kit they're working from. I think Kathy's still working with her Maggie Home products. I'm not for sure. And then you never know what Shannon's using. So please be sure to go check them out. So on the XOXO, which is another Valentine paper, one side has the hearts and the other one has the XOXO. And you will watch me change the XOXO paper out. I love that mustard distressed paper there. So now I selected this black paper with old time cameras. I'm going to distress each one of those strips using my distress tool, and I think that's from, you know what, it's Creative Memories distress tool. Had it for many, many, many years. And I'm going to distress each one of these strips of paper, and I'm going to even use my fingernail, and I'm going to curl some of it up. And because I want that green flower pattern paper peeking through between each of those strips of paper. And again, by roughing the edges, distressing the edges up, just adds some more character to this layout and dimension. I'm going to tuck this photograph in that corner. And oh yeah, I also decided I wanted some more white because there's so much white with the camera and with the flower paper that I wanted to add some to that mustard colored paper. So I have this stencil. I don't even know what you would call that pattern there. And I'm using the Vicki Boutin modeling paste. It is like butter. So there's been a lot of modeling paste that I have used over the years, and so far that's my number one. I like it. Now I got out my Heidi Shine gold, and I'm dripping some big droplets and then some little droplets, again just to add some more visual interest to this layout. So I have modeling paste, and I have shimmer paint on here. And then from Maggie Holmes, she had this real cool gold leaf, and I'm kind of cascading that there to the right side of the photograph. And you can see I started a little embellishment cluster there in the lower right-hand corner. I added that cork word that says family, that bow from Maggie Holmes, and then that sticker of books, but that's going to get moved. Then I also had a sticker strip, and I don't know what collection that came from, but I'm going to use it right there at the bottom to as a resting point for the bow and so that your eye stops there. I did my cluster in the upper left-hand corner. You can see using the various chipboard pieces, mainly from Here and There collection. The chipboard is from the Here and There. Then from the Maggie Holmes, I had some tags, and I again don't remember which collection because I just have this all together. And I tore some vellum papers that have alphabets on it. And that cluster was going to be too close to the cluster to the right. So this is where I decided, well, maybe I'll angle it. It's very rare that I will have two clusters really close together. Two, I should say, fairly decent sized clusters. I'll have little clusters, but with large elements, it's very rare that I'll have them close together. But I'm going to make it work. Just stick with me. So I decide that I like that at an angle in the corner there on the lower left corner. So I'm going to trim off the excess here. And then some of my pieces, my chipboard pieces that I didn't glue down fell off. So I'm going to put them back where I want them before I forget, because that happens a lot too. When I go back to putting my embellishments back, they never end up in the right spot. So I like my bookcase, but I want some more embellishments going on. So I have this Maggie Home Love and just foamy sticker. And then I'm going to add some little flower pots from One Canoe 2 puffy stickers. So you see that. The first one I didn't like, or I do, and I just scooted over. I'm sorry, yeah, I didn't like it there. So I find another one that's going to go on top of the bookcase. And then I'm going to add some little puffy hearts right there. And I'm like, okay, I'm liking this. This is coming together really nice. And then I have that gold chipboard heart over on the other side of the books. And that came from the Maggie Home collection. I don't know which collection that came from. I'm sorry. Now I got back out my Heidi Swapp Color Shine in gold, and I did light sprinkles there. Now, I felt like your eye was going off the page to the right. So the way I rectify that was just putting a little black cardstock piece there in the corner. And to bring in that black, I needed to add some black splatter. So I got out my Heidi Swapp Color Shine in black. And I'm going to add it right here in my triangle piece. And that helps tone down all that white. And that white does make a statement. If you don't like that, go with another color that matches the other pattern papers that you're working with. But I wanted it to make a statement. I want your eye to draw to that photograph, which is of my husband's siblings. And then I just kind of show you how I have your eye leading around the photograph or across the photographs. All right, here comes the still shots. I appreciate you all. Give us a thumbs up. Keep coming back. Hit that bell to get notification every time I post. And be sure to check out Kathy and Shannon's channel listed below in the description box. We'll see you next time. Bye.